What would you attempt to do if you could not fail? Hey there, how you guys doing today? Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So, what are we looking at today with these cryptocurrency markets? Man, they just can't stop piling on the bad news, can they? It seems like it's some sort of self-fulfilling prophecy that they're going to be driving this Bitcoin price down as low as it can get. So, I mean, I'm in it for retirement. I keep telling you guys I'm not looking to cash it out, but at the same time, I'm not here to give you guys investment advice. So I just keep seeing this as an opportunity that, you know, every Big Mac I don't go out and buy, that's more Bitcoin I can get more of as this price continues to come down. Because, hey, when I retire, I know this is going to be worth a lot. Because I'm looking, you know, 10 years down the road on this stuff. This is definitely an emerging technology, and that's why I'm investing in it. So, I mean, what do we got today as we look at the cryptocurrency markets? Well, I mean, this is the first time the market cap's been under 500 billion in a little while, coming in at 486 billion. You know, this stuff is going to pick back up. I mean, this is the beginning of 2018. You know, we knew that the regulations were coming. We knew that, you know, the price seemed a little overinflated when the price just kept going up and up and up. And every single day I'm out here talking about all new highs, all new highs. It started to really feel like a broken record, you know, whether or not I actually think that this price is the good price. I really feel comfortable at 10K, 12K. I mean, you know, the fluctuations in there that we've had over the last 14 days, you know, I wasn't really complaining. I wasn't pulling out my, you know, ledger and checking the value every day. But like I said, I'm looking 10 years down the road. I'm just trying to pile up this stuff. I keep trying to value my wealth in Bitcoin. So we got 22.4 billion traded in the last 24 hours. We got the BTC dominance coming in exactly at 1/3, 33.3%. Like I said, we got the Bitcoin price. It's down about 6.7%, coming at 9,600. We got Ethereum. They're actually up today about 1.1%, driving that conversation that we've been hearing on and off for the last year of the flippening when, you know, the Ethereum market cap, you know, overtakes Bitcoin. We see Ethereum in the #1 spot. You know, when I started off all of this Bitcoin and Coffee, I was on here telling you guys that was never going to happen. Now, it might. I mean, you know, I think we only need an Ethereum price a little over 1,700. If the Bitcoin price keeps falling, I mean, it's going to be what it's going to be because there's not really much I can do about it. But my faith is still in Bitcoin. I mean, we just seen a little while ago how Ethereum had such a hard time with the crypto kitties. I mean, and there are so many ERC20 tokens out there running. I could not imagine what would happen if half of them actually got their product up and going this year and started trying to transact on Ethereum. So, all right, we got Ripple coming in at $1.06. That's down 7.8%. So they slipped a little bit more than Bitcoin. Same for Bitcoin Cash, coming in $1,387. That's down about 7.9%. And as always, I gotta talk about Steam. We got Steam price coming in at $5.12. I'm all right with that. No big deal. I mean, it was nice when it was up there at 8. I'm happy with 5. I'd like to see 10 or more by the end of the year. It's actually up a little bit. It's up about 0.6%. I mean, yeah, I know that's not a lot, but hey, it's not slipping. That's awesome, right? Steam back dollar, not super satisfied with this price. I like it up there around the 7. It's quite nice. Coming in at $4.90 today. That's actually slipping a little bit more, down about 8.4%. So, what do we got for news today on Bitcoin and Coffee? Whew. All right, well, we got India. I mean, they're calling it a not legal tender. I mean, we've been hearing they were like the secondary China. You know, if it wasn't China, then it was India that we heard all through 2017. You know, gonna regulate it, not gonna regulate it, mining this, all this other stuff. Trying to manipulate the price pretty much. So here we go. They're saying that it's not legal tender. They're promising a crackdown. They're going to start, you know, really getting on this. And I mean, that's what I was saying. You know, 2018 is going to be the year of regulation. I mean, the United States is getting all over this stuff. You know, India is getting into this stuff. I mean, cryptocurrency blew up so big in 2017 that, you know, governments want in. And I mean, with that being said, the next topic here is taxes. You know, I'm starting to read a lot in the Reddit forums. I got a couple emails. People are wanting to know what is up with these taxes, because here in the United States, if you go and file these taxes properly, it is taking a big chunk out of your profits. Because you know, I just filed my taxes recently as well, and let me say, you gotta you got to pay attention to what you're doing, and you have to, you know, write down what you need to write down. I mean, I'm not saying to go out there and not pay the tax, man, but little white lie never hurt nobody, right? Especially if it's not quite on the books because you guys donated it. Thank you guys again for that. But I also didn't go around cashing out as much as some of these people did, or made as much as some of these people did, you know, in 2017. So, I mean, definitely, if you made a large amount of money, you need to go get yourself an accountant to take care of this, because, I mean, from what I was reading, I mean, every transaction is a different investment, and if it's, you know, less than a year and all of this other stuff. So, I mean, just buying from Bitcoin to Ethereum is an investment transaction trade that is taxable, and then going back to Bitcoin, and then in the USD, you're looking at 4 different taxable events. It gets crazy. So, I mean, I really don't want to be doing this. I am not an accountant, so please don't ask me, but I am saying that you should probably try to take care of the tax man, because he might come back and get you, because I know here in the United States, they don't joke around with that stuff. So, next up on news, we're seeing more about that Venezuelan ICO for petrol. You know, and as I say stuff about the United States, they're not going to be super happy about this one, because the United States likes to keep petrol backed in, you know, the US dollar, because that's their way of putting sanctions on it and trying to, you know, puppet master the countries that don't want to fall in line with what their world plan is. So, I mean, having a cryptocurrency, it's, you know, I don't know how they're going to come down on this, but I mean, they released their white paper, so that's awesome. You know, they're looking at doing this on Ethereum. It's going to be an ERC20 token. You're going to be able to exchange it for the real token when it comes out. They're looking at starting this ICO around February 20th, but you know me, I don't buy any ICOs. I hodl my Bitcoin. You know, if this stuff actually makes it to market, though, I don't know. I mean, I might pick up a little bit. I definitely like if you donated some of it, it'd be a lot better. But, I mean, this stuff being pegged to a barrel of oil and being like $50, $60 a coin, it definitely leads. I mean, as a regular person, you know me, I just go out here, I go to work every day, I got a family at home, regular Joe Schmo, barely probably making middle class if I'm lucky. I've never bought oil, you know, I've never invested in those kinds of things, and with them putting it as a cryptocurrency, I mean, it definitely is opening up the opportunity for people like me to invest in it, but at the same time, pegging a cryptocurrency to a real-world asset, always a big chink in the chain. I mean, look at what's happening with Tether. So, I mean, seems like it's just going to be bad news out here, you guys, on cryptocurrency for a little while. I'm sorry. That really sucks. But you know what? You just got to have those strong hands. You just got to keep faith. You got to know why you're investing in Bitcoin and stay there. You know, don't second guess yourself. It's never going to do you any good. So, as always, if you like our strong hands here on Bitcoin and Coffee, I need you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You know, we keep picking up followers over on Steam. That's great. I love it. The community is definitely growing over there. YouTube is a little bit slower, but hey, I do love this community. I love your email, so please hit me up on that free help desk service at eugeneforrest20@gmail.com. You can't spell it, it's written down there below. It's in this big list of tools I got. Haven't really got to work on it lately, sorry you guys. But as always, I mean, if you're new to crypto, those are some tools to help you out. I mean, I get this, when I heard a lot of these same questions all the time in the beginning, that's what made me make up that list of tools. You know, how do I get a Bitcoin debit card? You know, what are the exchanges? How do I make better Steam posts? So those tools are all down there. Please check them out. As always, come on over to Steam, upvote my posts if you can. If you don't have an account there, you gotta get one. I mean, this stuff was like 19 cents a year ago, and now we're looking at $5. And I mean, they're pretty much just handing it out there if you can make some good content. And I mean, if you guys are in crypto and you're watching me, you got to be smart. So I'm sure you can think of something to write on Steam it to make yourself a few dollars to invest for free. So as always, keep your BTC safe.